I am committed to pursue vital relationships with a few other men, understanding that I need brothers to help me keep my promises. I am committed to practice spiritual, look at the list, spiritual, moral, ethical, and sexual purity. Fourth, I am committed to build strong marriages and families through love, protection, and biblical values. I am committed to support the mission of my church by honoring and praying for my pastor and by actively giving my time and my resources. I am committed to reach beyond any racial and denominational barriers to demonstrate the power of biblical unity. And seventh, I am committed to influence my world, being obedient to the great commandment, loving the Lord with all my heart and soul and might, and loving my neighbor as myself. And the Great Commission in Matthew 28 to take the gospel to the ends of the earth. I'm committed to those things. This is your moment. I can make my promises, but only you can make yours. This is the time. I ask you to participate with me in taking these seven promises personally. Warning, do not simply mouth empty words. Do not simply talk about these things. Commit yourself to them or don't respond. I have deliberately not played upon your emotions so that everybody would be on an all-time high and would feel the need to participate. I beg of you, utter only that which you can commit yourself to this night. If you are ready to commit yourself to this first, I will guide you in the words I want you to say. May all of us stand together. I'd like you to close your eyes. If you would like, look up toward the heavens or look down toward where you're standing, but do not look around. Sometimes just closing the eyes blocks all of the other interfering things. The first promise: follow me with the words that I give you only if it is the truth. I promise to honor Jesus Christ with my whole heart. Think about this next one. I promise to pursue vital relationships with a few godly men. Think about the third. I promise to practice sexual, moral, ethical, sexual purity. I'll say it again. I promise to practice spiritual, moral, ethical, and sexual purity. Praise God. I promise to build a strong marriage and close family relationships. Think about that. I promise to build a strong marriage and close family relationships. This next promise has to do with your church. It has to do with praying for your pastor, giving your time and your money for the support of your church. I promise to support the mission and ministry of my church. Here's the tough one, especially if you are from the South. I promise to reach beyond all racial and denominational barriers. Just a moment. I'm talking to some who live with prejudice. You rationalize it. Tonight you say the rationalization ends. I promise to reach beyond all racial and denominational barriers. I promise to love the Lord with all my heart and to love my neighbor as myself. We'll start there. I promise to love the Lord with all my heart and my neighbor as myself. And I commit myself to the Great Commission. I want you to sit down just very quietly. Just sit right back down. At the bottom of that sheet, where the 7 promises are written, is a place for you to put in writing your commitment, a place for you to fill in your name, your address, your phone, and your signature. Fill it out. Sit quietly and fill it out.